A very warm welcome to you from Marfogan Weather HQ here in Evanton, Rossshire. A pretty heavy fall of snow during the overnight period caused the schools to shut down and the buses to cease operation through the course of the day. And it has, I've heard kids out singing and playing in the snow. It certainly is a beautiful winter wonderland here across the northern half of Scotland. Driving up and down the A9 last night was quite interesting. Temperature down to -11 at Dalwhinnie, but in fact the overnight temperature did drop to -14, which is the coldest temperature for January since 2019. The snow was falling quite heavy between Aviemore and the Slough summit. With the temperature of -6, that was a very fluffy snow, and the snow that I just scraped off the car, you literally could just blow it off your windscreen because it is a very powdery, dusty snow, representative of the cold air mass that we have in place at the moment. But the problems across northern portions of Scotland, appears to be that there is a snow cover between the north coast and all the way down towards the Dunblane area of Stirlingshire. And I think we are in for an amber warning in effect from 3 o'clock this afternoon, anywhere from the Dingwall area up to northern Shetland. The reason why is we've got a new frontal system riding this cold northerly airflow, and we've got some pretty low thickness values even by our standards. The 516 thickness line is actually diving into northern England, and the relatively rare 510 thickness value is actually heading towards the north coast of Scotland. So these are very low values for even the UK, and what it's going to do is it's going to reinforce the cold air at 850 millibars or 5,000 feet above our heads. We do have air temperatures close to -14 Celsius that's going to be driving in with that frontal system. So that frontal system is going to reinforce the cold Arctic air that we've already got in place at the moment. But it's also going to pep up the snow showers, hence why the Met Office has released an amber warning in effect from 3 o'clock this afternoon, Wednesday the 17th of December, for more heavy snow showers. So the widespread 10 to 20 centimetres that we have widely across northern Scotland at the moment is likely to become even deeper. More problems in the roads. The A9 was snow-packed on my way back up from Glasgow this morning, and I do expect to see more issues on my nightly drive down to Glasgow and back up to Inverness later this evening. With regards to the temperature dropped to -8.3 Celsius here at Marfogan Weather HQ, and that was the second coldest of the entire winter, the coldest of 2024 so far. And I wouldn't be surprised with clear skies tonight. Wouldn't be surprised if we surpass the coldest temperature here at the house of -9 that was achieved early December at the end of last year. Now, the coldest temperature, -14 at Dalwhinnie, like I say, was the coldest since January of 2019. But if we surpass that and go towards -15, which is very, very likely tonight under clear skies ahead of that frontal system, we could in fact see the coldest January temperature for the UK since all the way back to 2010. So that would be a relatively rare occurrence. Now, of course, we do have warmer air moving in towards the end of this week, and through the weekend we could potentially see a new named storm. There is a series of low pressure systems that are going to start to gang up over the Atlantic. Jet stream is going to strengthen rapidly over the Atlantic due to changes in the pattern over North America. A bit of the cold air that's been driving east and south across the United States. That's going to trigger a very strong jet across the Atlantic. It's going to recast the atmosphere, and we are going to reshape the overall pattern rapidly. A bit of a weather whiplash, if you will, and we've seen that in Scandinavia after the Billy cold run that we had at the start of the year. We're seeing it over parts of North America, where Nunavut territory went from -50 to plus temperatures actually within the space of a few days. So we're seeing this recast of the atmosphere driven by that phase 4 and 5 of the Julian oscillation that is essentially transferring its energy northwards over the Pacific Ocean, and then it has a ripple effect across North America, the Atlantic, and eventually into the UK as well. But there's a bit of a breeze kicking up. It feels rather nippy, to say the least. So I'm going to end this video. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe wherever you are. I know there isn't everywhere having snow, but I think it's safe to say that this Arctic air mass, as advertised, has arrived. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.